So I want to close here with a story that I think gets at the heart of what I'm trying to leave you with today and for our next couple days together. So I mentioned that I made this big career shift around the age of 30, moved to San Francisco, California, set out on my dream of becoming an author. Now let me tell you a couple things. Writing a book is really hard. It takes a long time. Like being an author is really hard, doesn't pay very well. And San Francisco is like the most expensive city in the world to live in. So I had made a big mistake. I probably should have quit my job. Can I go get it back? Right? So one night, I'm biking home in San Francisco, in the Mission District, on Valencia Street, minding my own business, on my way to get some tacos. Just biking along. All of a sudden, this guy bikes alongside me and says, "My name's Bernat. I'm from Spain." I was like, I don't know who the hell you are. So I tried to bike away. He keeps biking alongside me. "My name's Bernat. I'm from Spain." I was like, leave me alone. Who is this person? You got to be careful talking to random people on the street in San Francisco, let me tell you. He keeps biking alongside me. "My name's Bernat. I'm from Spain. I'm a designer, a UX UI designer, user experience designer. I live in Barcelona. I'm looking for a design job here in the Bay Area. There's no jobs in Spain right now. There's so much unemployment." And I said to him, "Oh, that's pretty interesting. Barcelona, beautiful city. I visited once. I knew someone that was living there. That's the most beautiful city I've ever been to. What an incredible place." And he's like, yeah, Barcelona's pretty sweet. "What are you up to? How do you spend your days? What are you working on?" I tell him, I'm writing this book about people trying to find more meaning and belonging and connection in their lives. They're really lost. I'm trying to help them. And he's like, "Well, do you have a cover designer yet?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, go home, check out my website. Maybe we can work together." I was like, "Okay, sweet, cool." So I go home. I get tacos first, obviously. I go home. I check out this guy, Bernat's website. I was like, this guy's pretty good. He's a pretty good designer. He had samples of his work, portfolio, some CGI, some animation, UX, UI. This guy's a pretty good designer. So I post on Facebook later that night. I just met this wild guy, Bernat, while I was biking home tonight in San Francisco. He hails from Spain, from Barcelona. He's a UX UI designer. He's looking for a design job here in the Bay Area. If you know of anything, let him know. A few minutes later, my buddy Yi comments on the thread, "Oh, Bernat should meet with my friends. They're doing this mobile startup in Palo Alto, California. There's 5 of them. They don't really know what they're doing. They don't have a lead designer yet. Maybe they can work together." A couple weeks later, Bernat meets with the team. He gets hired to be the lead designer for this tiny mobile startup in Palo Alto, California. He gets a work visa to stay in the United States, which is a very big deal for him because there was so much unemployment in Spain where he's from. He sends me a quick thank you note, but a couple years go by. I don't really hear from the guy. And 2.5 years later, I get a text message from Bernat out of the blue. "Smiley, I'm taking you out to dinner anywhere you want to go." I was like, sweet. I love to get taken out to dinner. I'm writing this book. I'm broke. I'm an author. Free food. Let's go. Go out to this nice restaurant, get a bunch of food, a bottle of wine. I'm like, what's going on, man? Why are you taking me out to dinner? Turns out that the mobile startup he'd been working for had just been acquired by Yahoo for $80 million. He's the 5th employee at the company. He's paid entirely in equity. He definitely could afford to take me out to dinner. And he says to me, "Smiley, thank you. This wouldn't have happened if not for you." And I said to him, "Nah, man, thank you. Because this guy talked to a random stranger in a city he didn't live in a country he wasn't from, on a bicycle. Who the hell does that?" So I think what I'm getting at here is that we have to build the culture on our teams where people can make those big, bold asks, where they can channel their inner Bernat, where they can go outside their comfort zone, where they can speak their truth, where they can say what's on their mind. And we're not going to be able to say yes 100% of the time or even 50% of the time. But I think if we do that, we create a culture of belonging and human connection, not just here at SummitX, but for our teams, for our companies, for our customers, and most importantly, for the communities that we serve right now where so many people are struggling. Thank you so much for having me today. It was wonderful to be with you.